So if you're a South African living abroad, here's what you need to know about the two-pot retirement system before the 1st of September and how it is actually going to affect you, because there have been some last-minute changes that have been made. So without wasting any time, guys, please go and subscribe to the channel and give a like to this video, because this video is actually going to be very, very informative. And oh guys, please don't forget that I'm not a financial advisor. If you're seeking for any financial advice or a financial advisor, then please be sure to look for someone who is certified and also is registered with the FSCA. On the 1st of August 2024, Treasury announced proposed amendments to the Income Tax Act, specifically addressing the two-pot retirement system along with other new bills. So these changes are coming just a month before the system's official launch on the 1st of September 2024, and they introduce new considerations for South Africans living abroad. So under the current system, if you're a South African expat and your tax non-residency status has been confirmed by SARS for at least 3 continuous years, you can withdraw your entire retirement savings under the 3-year lock-in rule. So for those who are not aware, the 3-year lock-in rule is an important concept to understand if you are a South African expat planning to access your retirement savings. So let me break it down with simple terms and examples. So under South African tax law, if you're an expatriate, a South African living abroad, and you want to withdraw your full retirement savings, you can't just do it immediately after moving out of the country. Instead, you need to actually wait for 3 continuous years after your tax non-residency status has been confirmed by SARS, which is the South African Revenue Services. How does it work? So number one, it works by confirming non-residency status. So first, you need to officially inform SARS that you are no longer living in South Africa and that you've become a tax resident in another country. So this process is called confirming your non-residency status. Number 2 is the 3-year waiting period. So after SARS confirms your non-residency status, you must wait 3 uninterrupted years before you can withdraw your retirement savings without restrictions. So this is the lock-in period. So let me make an example. So imagine you moved to Canada in January 2022 and you officially told SARS about your move and they confirmed your non-residency status in July 2022. Now according to the 3-year lock-in rule, you actually need to wait until July 2025, which is 3 years from the date of confirmation, before you can actually withdraw your retirement savings without any limitations. And during this 3-year period, even though you are living abroad, you can't access your retirement funds unless you meet other specific criteria that allow for early withdrawal, like actually serious illnesses or financial hardships. So how does the two-pot system actually affect the 3-year lock-in rule? So starting from the 1st of September 2024, the new two-pot retirement system will come into play, which changes how your retirement savings are actually managed. So starting with the vested pots. So this includes all retirement savings you've accumulated until the 31st of August 2024, and the good news is that the 3-year lock-in rule won't apply to this pot, so it will continue under the existing rules. So for instance, let's say if you've saved 500,000 rands by the 31st of August 2024, you'll manage that amount as you would under the current system. And moving to the savings pot. So beginning of the 1st of September 2024, 1/3 of your future retirement contributions will go into this pot, unlike the vested pots where you can make 1 withdrawal per tax year from this pot without worrying about the 3-year lock-in rule. So if you contribute, let's say 30,000 rand to your retirement, 10,000 will go into this pot and you can access it annually if needed. Then lastly, the retirement pot. So the remaining 2/3 of your retirement contributions post the 1st of September 2024 will go into this pot. However, the 3-year lock-in rule applies here. So for example, if you contribute 30,000 rand to your retirement, 20,000 will go into this pot and you won't be able to touch it until you meet the 3-year requirements. So what does this actually mean for you? So if you've been planning your finances based on the old system, then these last minute changes mean that you actually need to rethink your strategy. So for instance, if you've been counting on accessing a significant portion of your retirement savings shortly after moving abroad, then you actually need to account for the new 3-pot structure and how it's actually going to affect your ability to withdraw your funds. So in essence, while the vested pot gives you some flexibility, the new rules around the savings and retirement pots require careful consideration. If you're an expert, you'll need to stay on top of these changes to make sure that your financial planning is in line with the new regulations. So you've came to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll definitely enjoy this other video here where I deeply explain everything that you need to know about the two-pot retirement system. So go ahead guys and watch this video right here and I'll see you in this video.